welcome to Tone Wars Sunday Night. I'm Carrie, and that's Jarrod.
What's happening, everybody? Good to see you all here. Actually, we're on time tonight.
We are.
Ish.
7:04.
Yeah, 7:04. It's not too bad.
Surprise,
Surprise.
We had a gorgeous day here in Michigan.
Oh, freaking
it was
perfect.
Like 72 to 74, a slight breeze, sunny, gorgeous. Couldn't get enough of it.
The trees are just perfect right now.
Oh, the colorful trees. Yeah.
Yep. It's like everywhere in Michigan right now, it looks like the front of a Hallmark card or something, you know, like a postcard.
There's Kitty Witty.
There's Kitty Witty. Say hi.
He's going to annoy everybody.
Yep. You can say hi, buddy. Yep. You're famous now.
He's got his lion cut going on.
Yeah, he always gets his lion cut.
Yeah, it was so weird. The whole week, it was like in the 40s and 50s, cold and like just dark and dreary. And then today, we have this beautiful day.
Yep. Yesterday's supposed to be, or tomorrow's supposed to be hot. Yeah.
Tomorrow's supposed to be like 81.
Yep. Figures.
Yeah.
I was supposed to do this sounds sketchy, a bank job yesterday, but I was supposed to wash a bank an hour from here. Power wash it. And had the lift delivered and paid for and everything, and showed up and all the spigots were off, and I'm like, I can't wash. And so I called the guy that hired me, and he's like, oh man, he's like, well, it looks like that lift is on us. I'm like, yeah, I ain't paying for it.
Yeah.
$1,100? Nope. No way, bro. You know, so yeah, and I'm not going to do the job now because I got to wash a bunch of apartments next week, and I got a bad taste in my mouth about this job anyway. Bad taste about, did I say about my mouth? Bad taste.
I was picking up what you were putting down.
Bad taste in my mouth about this job as it is, so I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm not going to come back and do this job. No thanks. So yeah, that's what's nice about owning your own business. You can fire customers. You're fired. You had your head up your ass, so bye.
What does Trump say? Just, you're fired?
Yeah, you're fired. You're so fired, you're fired. I'm the best at firing people.
Oh boy. I guess there's some pretty funny SNL skits right now.
Oh, yeah.
They had, was it Dana Carvey come back and do Biden?
Yeah.
We need to watch them after. I heard about them, but I haven't seen it.
It was funny. You know who does the best Trump, though, is Shane Gillis.
Okay.
Oh, my God. He does Trump so good, it's better than Trump does himself. It's like, oh, my, is that really Trump? And the hand gestures, the way he says everything, it's perfect. It's so funny, man. I love it.
All right, it's a date after the show. We got to go to YouTube. And
Shane Gillis, you guys probably agree. Anybody that's seen it, he does the best Trump ever. It's hilarious. I love it. I'm surprised they didn't have him come on and do that because he's better than anybody at it. I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Spot on. Yes.
And then they had the girl from Bridesmaids. I can't remember her name.
Oh, Maya.
Yeah.
It's
Maya somebody.
Yeah.
Maya with the R? Starts with the R?
Yeah. Maya Rudolph?
Probably.
Yeah, she was perfect. Yeah. Yeah, she did it really good.
Yeah. Okay. After the show.
Anyways, we're talking amongst ourselves here, and we have an audience.
Gary Devlin.
Hey,
our
what's
soap
happening?
Opera star.
Yeah, how's Guiding Light going?
Gravel Rocks is here.
Hey, what's up, Steve?
Martin Hensley.
What's up, man? Haven't seen you in a bit. Good to see you.
It was just 1 week. He missed 1 week.
Yeah.
He says it was a sad tragedy what happened to Jakey Lee. He is one of my favorite guitarists.
Yes, it was. We could talk about that a little bit tonight too. Yeah, that was horrible, and there's still no I was going to do a follow-up video, but there's no other news yet except for he texted one of his friends and said he's doing okay, but there's something that stinks about this whole thing. It's just something I feel like that's being hidden about what happened. So I got my own thoughts about it, but I'll keep those to myself for now. But
That's right.
yeah, it's pretty sad what happened to him. It sucks, you know.
Harley Mann is here.
Hey, what's happening?
Chris Gonzalez, how are you?
Hey, Chris, what's happening, man?
John Finley says probably got a pork butt on the smoker still.
Oh, because we were running a few minutes late. Yeah, we were 4 minutes late, so yeah.
very on time for him.
Yeah, I made chuck roast today. I cooked them overnight, and yeah, that was nice. And one of my probes in the chuck roast went bad. I don't know if you guys are you know anything about that, but it's like when they go bad, they tell you the wrong temperature. So I checked my cook early this morning because I woke up and it was like 195, and I'm like, what? I'm supposed to wrap at 165, so I ran downstairs all half awake and checked it with a different probe, and I was like, it was only 145, and I'm like, you woke me up for nothing. So that was fun.
Yeah, you're gross.
Yeah, he's got a burr in his tail right now.
Uh-oh.
Trying to get it out.
There's somebody here named Karen Boost. I wish I could see the little tiny
that's Chris.
picture.
What's up, Chris?
He says, I hope there will be no boasting of any amps tonight.
Well, there'll be a boosting of the capture. Where did my pick go? Kit took off and...
Oh, it's way over there.
Oh, I got another one.
Chris Gonzalez says, I've been looking into making my own cab IR. Would you go through a step-by-step video on how you do your own IRs, please?
Oh, well, I thanks for asking. Actually, what I did is I called my friend TJ, and he's got all the stuff. He's got his laptop and whatever software that he uses to do it, and the sine wave or whatever. And so he comes over, and I just set the mics up, and he pushes the button, and then he renders them and sends them to me right while we're down here. So that's how I do it. So I really don't know, like, I probably could do it myself, but it's just, you know, I call my buddy up and we do it. So, we just hang out and yeah. So, but I wish I knew, honestly, I wish I knew how to do it. It's probably a lot easier than I think, but that's how I do it.
Jim's music journey. What's up from New York? Can only hang for a few, recording some bass for an upcoming video.
What's up, Jim? How you doing, man?
Enjoy that time in the studio.
Yeah.
Snakebite is here.
Hey, what's up, Snakebite?
Daryl McMillan, hello.
Daryl, what's happening, man?
Flux is here.
Flux, what's happening, Will?
Wars. Crazy busy day here at the studio, but I'll be listening from across the room. Glad Jakey Lee is okay.
Cool, man. Good to see you, Will. Thanks for being here, man. Yeah, I'm glad he's okay, too. That would have been freaking awful.
Guitarologist says, I've never worked harder in my own business, but it rocks. Never work for anyone again if I can help it.
That's right, man. It's the same with me. I come home some nights just beat to hell, man, but... I'll tell you what, a good night's sleep usually fixes it, and I never want to work for anybody again either. Like, I pick my customers, you know, and that's what it is, you know. I mean, yeah, I get phone calls and stuff, and people hire me, but talk to them, they're like, you do not want to pay us for this. I'm like, yeah, I do, because I'm sick of this crap.
Well, can you get a friend to, like, run the line?
I don't know. I'll have to call them and just see.
Yeah.
Yeah, my neighbor knows his old roommate still works there, I think. So maybe I can make some arrangements.
Well, I don't think you heard me. Gary Davlin got a Sterling Majesty and loves it. It's quite a different feel to it.
Congrats, dude. Yeah, the Sterlings are actually pretty good, man. The first ones I tried several years ago, I was like, but they've changed. They've actually upped their game, because I tried one about 2 years ago, and I was like, okay, this is actually pretty damn good. So congrats, dude. Yeah, the Sterlings are nice. The pickups are good. And yeah, there's a different feel from them to the Majesties, like I guess the Ernie Ball version, because the bridge is a little different. Yeah, they're good guitars. And I love the fact with the Majesty type guitars, you got access to all the frets. You don't have that heel, you know, back here blocking you. So it's a neck through design. And man, I freaking love these guitars.
Steve-O has joined us.
Hey, what's up, Steve-O?
Chris Gonzalez says, I want to swap out my Engel 412 cab speakers with Eminence DV77 Mick Thompson speakers. I wonder what that would sound like.
I would mix those with the V30s. Did he have V30s in there? Did he say? Or is it just... No. Engels probably have V30s. So I would mix them with the V30s. If you have a 412, which is what he has, right? Is it 412 or 212? Yeah, I would blend them with the V30s, because the DV77s are good, but they're a little darker, and I'd do a crisscross with them, do the X pattern, and I think you would like them. They're great with the V30s, because they bring out like the mids, the low mids in a different way, but they are a little darker. So it just depends.
Let's see. We had a few people. Well, I know we had the glitch that everybody.
Sorry.
Old in Formula said, "Have a nice day." I'm not sure if that meant he was out.
Oh, sorry. Maybe he saw the glitch. Yeah, it's been happening more and more lately here, and Wi-Fi sucks. I'm sick of it.
Robert says, "Nah, mix them with Swamp Things."
I haven't played a cabinet with those, but I've heard great things about the Swamp Things.
He said DV77s and Swamp Thing is sick.
Oh, I want to try that. They sell those at Motor City. Maybe I should go in there and check them out.
Chris Gonzalez says Engel does have V30.
Yeah, that's typically what they have. It's their voicing.
Gary Davlin said his guitars are 2024.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Congrats, dude. Yeah, the newer Sterlings are actually really good. So you made the right choice. Good for you, man.
I can hear your belly.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
His tummy's growling.
My tummy's growling. I heard it too. Yeah. I want some more of that chuck roast, man. That turned out good.
Well,
Really
we are
good.
caught up on the comments. Do you want to play?
Yeah, let me start out with the
chat?
basic. Let me start out with a basic mix, just so you can hear. So what you're hearing tonight is the NAM captures that I did last night through the DimeHead Player. And I'm just running straight out to the board. There's no pre or post any, what you would call it, what do I always say? No, there's no post production on the signal. It's just all plain. And it is the Badlander modded with the Mr. Scary mod and boosted with the Oddbox pedal capture that I made too. So there's and that's all available in this pack. For $12.95, you get 4 captures of the Badlander. You get 2 of the Crunch and 2 of the Crush channels, and one's DI, one's Studio, with the Mesa cab and stuff. And you also get a capture of the Oddbox pedal. And these came out freaking amazing, so they sound really good. It's actually one of my more popular capture packs that I sell. People want the Badlander modded, Mr. Scary modded Badlander packs big time. So I'm like, well, might as well start kicking off with that and just charge a nominal fee. So, but so on my rhythms, you're going to hear the Crunch channel, and on my leads, you're going to hear the Crush channel. So let me just do a quick mix, and maybe I'll do something else too. Hang on one second.
Loud.
Oh yeah, boy, the feel on these is really good, man. Really, really good. Came out nice. And I got the graphs. I was going to post the graphs tonight too, but I forgot to save them. I looked at them and I'm like, oh, I took pictures on my phone, but I got to email them to myself and blah, blah, blah. But they came out super accurate. So, yeah, I love that graph, you know, because when you do a capture, it shows you there's two lines. There's one that's blue, that's the capture, the actual amp. And then there's the capture, and it shows you, like, if they're off, you know, and there's just slight areas where they're off, but I mean, it's like, it's not even worth, it's not even worth worrying about, you know, it's so accurate.
Aaron Short Music joined us.
Hey, what's up, Aaron?
He said, run a cable from the modem to the computer. Even the best Wi-Fi can suck.
Yeah, you're right, dude. I've had it. The problem is modem's on the 2 floors up from here. So they got to run a cable from where it comes in and see if they can split it off, and then...
I really think that your friend can do it.
I hope so, because I'm sick of this.
You just got to...
Okay, now we got sound. We're back. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to reboot the board. Every once in a while, you know, digital boards go nuts, so I had to reboot that. So now I'm just hooking back up here. But all right, so please ask the question again so I can answer that, because I'm sure no one heard it.
I gotta go back and find it. Let us see.
Sorry, guys. I don't know why this.
Jarrod, I love your video on the NAM player that had the graphs. Are you able to do the same test to Quad Cortex, ToneX, and KEMPER?
Oh, yes. Thank you. And to your question, so ToneX, or I mean, Quad Cortex is all internal. So their software, it's in the unit. So the unit itself is doing the capturing, where the NAM stuff is all done on my computer. So the graph is a CPU-based graph that analyzes that. Now, as far as I know, it only works with NAM, but I don't know if there's a way to incorporate it with ToneX or not. But if there is, I'll see what I can do. But as it stands right now, the only thing I can use it with is NAM. And believe me, thank God for Philip, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to run the NAM software, because, man, you have to be pretty smart to download that stuff and to get it all running, because it was not easy. So thank God he helped me, because like I said, if it wasn't for him, there's no way I could have done it. And while he was tunneled into my computer, he's like, let me get some graphs, let me do all this stuff. And he goes, it's all nerd stuff, but I'm telling you, you're going to want to see this. And he's right. I'm hooked on it now. Every time I do a capture, I'm like, ooh, let me see the graph. You know, I get all freaking nerdy and everything. So it's cool. It's really cool.
An ad popped up and bumped me out of my lineup again. Boy, we're having all kinds of fun.
Yeah, all kinds of issues.
Martin Hensley, Jarrod, I'm thinking of switching from Line 6 to Fender Tone Master Pro.
Oh, the Helix? Oh, boy. Yeah,
I think it's a good move.
They're both great units. I mean, the Tone Master Pro is going to be more limited regarding amps and effects. You know, because it's a younger product, but I mean, it's still a great product. It just depends, you know. So I would take a look at the effects and everything in the amp list that it has, and make sure that you're okay with the stuff that it has. It's got a mobile app. It's got a touch screen. It's very easy to operate, but you know, the Line 6 stuff is pretty easy to operate as well. So it really depends. But I like the Tone Master. I think it's a pretty cool piece of gear. So
Damon Stewart is here, and he likes my outfit.
Oh, what's happening, man?
Harem jumper.
The harem jumper.
Let's see. Snakebite said, you rock, Aaron Shore.
Thank
What
you.
about QC? The last update really took it up a notch. I use it as my audio interface now.
Yeah, QC is great, man. See, that's the thing, man. I did a video about this a couple weeks ago. They're all good. They're all good, so it's just a matter of picking the right one that works for you. It's just like going to an ice cream place, you know. All the flavors are good. Just pick the one that works best for you, you know. I mean, they're all going to have different things and not have other things, so just go through the feature set, and, you know, what you like is what you like. They all work very well.
Milan says, it sounds great in a mix, just like the real deal.
Thank you.
Karen Boost says, I love my QC. It's a game changer for me. I also only use Tone Wars profiles on mine.
Oh, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Checks in the mail.
Right.
No, Chris tours all over with his band Eva Under Fire, and they've toured with some huge bands, and we guys at last. I know you guys went to Germany earlier. Was that earlier this year? That was awesome. Yeah, those guys are awesome people, man. The whole band, very talented. Look them up, Eva Under Fire. They're charting. They have a lot of great songs out and stuff. They have a new album coming out soon as well. So, yeah. And Chris, it's kind of cool because Chris, he came over here and we made captures and presets for him, and then it's so cool. I get to see him on Facebook, like he's in different countries touring and playing in front of huge crowds and stuff, and I'm like, it's
using
so cool.
Your noises.
Yeah, it's cool. He's using my captures, and I'm like, yeah, it's freaking awesome. I think Rob does too, right, Chris? The other guitar player. So that's really nice to know, man. Appreciate that.
Guitarologist says, if you like NAM, you'll love the DimeHead pedal.
Dude, the DimeHead pedal is insane. It's really cool. I really like it. It's so easy to set up and to dial in and everything. I mean, a child could do it, you know.
Daryl McMillan says having her phone on that stand makes Carrie look like she's in a trance. Is it? I gotta.
Oh, probably because you're looking at it, staring at it or whatever.
No, maybe. I like it better though because I'm not slumped down.
Yeah, she used to look
looking at
like
my
this all
phone.
the time.
I can sit up and I can see, like, I guess my arm can go a little bit farther, but without my glasses, it's hard to see. Let's see. Snakebite says, I'm getting back a guitar I owned years ago from a great friend of mine, and I can't wait.
Oh, nice,
We
man.
all have that one that got away, right?
Yeah, I have a couple, that got away, but it is what it is.
Jim's Music Journey says that sounds better than the Quad Cortex capture. A lot clearer and not as compressed.
They just sound really good. I like I said, I like them all, but man, there's just something about the NAM captures that, that sound and feel really good. In fact, I got some cork sniffer friends that come over and they're just like, yeah, these are amazing. The super cork sniffery guys that freaking love them.
Indy has joined us.
Hey, what's happening?
Martin Hensley says, sounds great, little brother.
Thank you.
Aaron Short Music, playing is on point tonight. It really does sound great, too. I think we've reached the pinnacle of tone in the digital realm.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, these are really good. I mean, and the thing is the DimeHead Player is very affordable. And the things I like about it so far is it's affordable, it's compact, it's very easy to dial in, it has a screen, and it's got the tone stack on the unit itself, volume, gain. You can even adjust the room on the delay, on the reverb on it. And then it has a program knob that it actually is a button and a knob. So you just turn to what you want to, adjust on the screen, push it, adjust, push again, onto the next thing. Super freaking easy. And, it's got its own effects. So all the effects that you're hearing tonight are actually from the DimeHead Player. And it allows you to put a boost in the chain in front of your amp capture. And you also can put IRs in it. It's got an IR loader. And you get reverb, chorus, delay, you get a noise gate, and a rotary, you get a bunch of different effects, and they're going to be adding more. So it's just, I think for most guys, it would have more than what they need.
Guitarologist says, I need Elon Musk to create bionic ears. And then a couple bars down, he says, learn your arpeggios, peeps.
Definitely learn your arpeggios.
Milan says, great playing for real.
Thank you.
Buck Wild is here.
Hey, what's up, man?
He says, nice to see you too. Excellent tones as always. Hey, did you see the new release of the rack mount Soldano? You're going to be getting one or both. Cheers. By the way, have you had a Soldano Slow 100 on your chan?
Yes, I have. I have had one on a couple years ago when it was released, and it's a pretty cool amp. And I know my stomach is growling, man.
That's the loudest growl. Sounds like you got a cow in there.
Yeah, it's growling like I got a lion in there right now. I ate it like 2:30?
I'm going to take this off and put it down there.
No, don't do that. I ate it like 2:30. I'm starving. I'll let you know when it comes back. Just put it down here. But I had one on, and I heard about the rack mount. That's cool, man. It's really cool. And I think they re-released the Soldano Synergy module. Didn't they tweak it or something? I think that's even better now.
Brent Nelson says, absolutely the best tone you've had on the show.
Oh, thanks, man. What's going on, Brent?
Tom F. is here.
Hey, what's happening?
He says, ninja watching?
Ninja watching. He's sneaky.
He's sneaky.
He's being sneaky.
Buck Wild. Let's see. Yeah, then we lost the audio.
Yeah.
Hobo Roadie says 2 floors. I don't know. Maybe look at FDDI.
Screenshot that, please. Yeah, I'll have to see. I got one of those repeater whatever things, but I don't know. There's just something going on with my Wi-Fi here. It sucks.
Always.
I hate it.
Let's see. I can't read this name. Stiffmeister. No other Jakey Lee news, people?
Nothing that we know of yet. I just think that there's something going on where they're hiding some stuff, and I don't know why. Because usually on something like this, it would be like, oh, news, and we found out this, but there's nothing being shared, and I'm like, all right, this is just too hush hush for me, I think there's some more to it than what the authorities want us to know. So if anybody hears anything, let me know.
He said some schmuck on Facebook said he was retiring.
Who was retiring? Jake?
Lee.
Oh, I hope not.
Tony Krozik, hey dudes
Hey.
and dudesses.
What's up, man?
Sunday, the atmospheric rainstorm here for 3 days has been brutal. Wet on the West Coast, lots of flooding, but I'm okay at my place.
Oh,
Good, Tony.
good to know, dude.
Yeah.
Wow, good to see you here too.
Let's see. Chris Gonzalez, it seems when you start the stream on time, the more equipment failures.
I know, dude. It's freaking. It's nuts because I can see the screen. We're all green right there on this. You know, you can see it bottom right kind of area.
Yep.
Yeah, I can always tell. And then when it goes red, I'm like, I get all pissed because I'm like, really? Come on. Yeah, I'll get it worked out.
CS has joined us.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Hi there. Tom F says, hey, I'm a nerd by trade. Tom, where do you live?
Yeah, I could use some nerdery over here.
Right?
I like nerds.
Indy says it was fun watching. I think it was last week's stream with Jarrod Puff disappearing from the chair and then Puff reappearing in the chair again.
Yeah, that was interesting.
But you have a beautiful cat too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's sitting over there right now. He's really full of himself. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, here he comes. He's like, are you talking about
Somebody
me?
talking about me? Here I come. Look how pretty I is. Somebody say pretty
if
cat.
he could talk, he would have a King Julian voice.
Yeah, he would. Oh, yes, you want me so bad, don't you? Oh, look at me. Look how pretty I am. Look at my poofy little tail. Oh, yes. I shake it in your face and make you want me even more. Oh, no, you can't get enough of me, can you?
Oh, Lord. Yep, Tony Krozik noticed the cat. Kitty Witty.
Yeah,
Nice tail shave.
that's my boy. He likes to go outside a lot now.
Let's see. Chris Gonzalez says you could get a TV behind the camera and screen mirror the phone and warhead the comments while looking towards the camera.
I guess you could do that. Yep,
Let me
you
read
could.
that again.
Yep, I know what he's talking about.
You could get a TV behind the camera and screen mirror the phone. And okay, warhead the comment. Yes.
Yep, you could do that.
While looking towards the camera. I would love to do that because I do kind of feel like but I don't want him to spend any more money on crap. So.
If you only knew how much money I have invested.
We're going to stick with this.
That's why I get so mad when things don't work. I'm like, really? Okay.
And then he would know when I'm scrolling Facebook.
Yeah, exactly, because I'll see. That's what she's doing while I'm playing, by the way. I look over and it's like, oh, shoes. How much are these? And I'm like, so glad you're enjoying. But what she does is she kind of does this, you know, scrolling and like, oh, yeah, see, I'm interested. I'm listening. But I'll just do my little scroll dance. So it looks good on camera.
You tell me that you could listen to me sing the same songs for 15 years and still be like...
Yeah, I probably could.
You could not.
Wow, that was just as good as last time.
I know.
It's exactly the same. No, I get it.
Martin Hensley says, hey, Jarrod, can you run a QC to a Tone Master?
A QC into a Tone Master? I guess you could in 4Cable or something and then use the Tone Master for effects or whatnot, but that would be interesting.
Jim's Music Journey says, a ball deodorant commercial just came on as I was watching.
A ball deodorant?
Ball deodorant.
Yeah, I signed a deal with ball deodorant. I did. I don't know. I don't have any control over ads.
The Metal Edge. Will your NAM captures work with the software plugin too?
Yeah, they should work with the software plugin that you use on your computer. Yes, they just they work on that, and they work on obviously the DimeHead player. And there's another player out now. I just saw Henning Pauly do a video about it, and
now look at your cat.
Yeah, I know. He's doing the.
He's
grooming.
showering.
He's showering. Yeah, I guess he saw the ball deodorant commercial too. Anyways, yeah, right in front of us. Yeah, and I saw Henning Pauly and Leon Todd do a video. I think it's called I forgot the name. I forgot the name, but there's a new player out that has NAM captures in it, but you can't load any other ones in. It just comes with what it comes with.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, what the hell's that? But hey, to each their own.
Daryl McMillan says, I've been using the ToneX with my HX Stomp or Helix. I'm thinking about getting the DimeHead NAM Player, though.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, that's a great combination as well. I played ToneX last week and loved it. I think it's a great piece of gear. I really do. Like I said, they're all good. It's just some are going to have things that we're looking for over others, and it's all about nuance at this point. What nuance are you looking for, and what features and what parameters or IO or operating system are you looking for, and then get the one that fits all that. Competition's a good thing. I got some crap a couple weeks ago when I talked about KEMPER doing that paid upgrade update kind of thing that they did, and I was just like, I see both sides of it. And some people are like, oh, it's greed, and that's, capitalism is bad, and I'm just like, dude, capitalism is great because the market always corrects itself. So if there's somebody that comes out with something that a lot of people have a bad opinion of the price or the product or whatever, there's always somebody waiting in the wings going, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll come out with something that pleases all these people that are complaining about this, and I'll give them a price point that they're happy with. And guess what that just did? It fixed the market. Now these people will all go to this, and this other company has no other choice but to address it in a way where it's like, well, we want our customers to come back, or we want to have a share in this marketplace as well. So it always kind of balances itself out. And I think with DimeHead doing what they're doing, and I think with ToneX doing what they did with that update that's coming out, which is an amazing update, it should be out in November. I think there's your great equalizers right there. Boom. So I think it's awesome.
Snakebite says, what are your thoughts on the Digitech Drop polyphonic drop tune pitch shift pedal?
I had one for a while, and I think it's pretty cool. If it's the red one that you're talking about, the only thing that I noticed about it is on cleans, it does suck the top end out. So you got to be careful with that.
Tom F. lives in Florida, so he cannot help us.
Oh, sorry. That sucks.
Michael Pierce says, I made it. Yay, Tone Wars.
Oh, awesome. Good to see you, man.
Indy, maybe there's a new Jakey Lee news on Zach Adkins' YouTube channel mentioning there's more to the shooting.
Yeah, maybe. I'll have to take a look and see what's going on. But like I said, I feel like there's a bit of a hush-hush going on with the authorities.
Yeah. Brent Nelson said he put out a statement. Jakey put out a statement.
Yep, he did. Yep.
Riffs and Reefer updated from Jake's Red Dragon Cartel Facebook page 3 hours ago. He came across some 2-bit hoodlums trying to steal a neighbor's car. He confronted them and they fired at him. 15 shell casings were spent. Yeah,
man. Yeah, it's like I said in my video about it. Stay strapped. You never know. You really never know. And always keep your head on a swivel and keep your powder dry, they say. So.
Martin Hensley. Hey, Jarrod, have you heard of the new Fractal VP4?
Yes, I have. I think it's a pretty cool idea.
How do you hear about this stuff?
Oh, I'm always, me. I'm always plugged in and checking stuff out, That's a new, it's not an amp modeler, it's just an effects unit that Fractal made instead of, their XFX stuff, So it's just all effects. But I think it's pretty cool. They have world-class effects in their units. So, I think it's a good idea. It's too bad that they didn't have at least a few amp models. But then again, you know how people are. Oh, they only have 5? Oh, ugh. So people are never satisfied,
Tony Krozik is forever our biggest cheerleader. He's encouraging everyone. He's like, 34 people watching. 19 thumbs up. Thumbs up, please, everybody.
Thank you, Tony, and thank you, everybody, for being here and giving us the old thumbs up.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. We love thumbs, especially when they're up.
All right, you're caught up. You want to play some more?
Yeah, let me do...
So I'm going to go on Facebook while you do this.
Yes, so you're going to shop for some shoes, are you? All right, so she's going to do some shoe shopping, and I'm going to do some shredding. Here we go. There we go. All right, I got to make an adjustment. I have my delay a bit low in the mix on my leads anyways. So I'm going to adjust that right freaking now.
Sounds good. El Jefe says hello again.
Hello.
Steve Waters, sounds like you added a lot to this track. Nice.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Nice
it's probably
solo
been a
at
while
the
since
end,
you
he
heard it.
said.
Yeah, it's probably been a while since you heard it. Yeah, I added that breakdown. I finally got that written a while back. Yeah, I love that song. It's a lot of fun.
I'm going to back out and go back into the comments because it seems like we are caught up again. Tony says, noise. Very thick and rich sounding on the home theater. Awesome. Jared.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, it should sound even better now because I just adjusted the delay on the lead patch.
Want to try one more?
Yeah, let me, what do I have here? Oh, I know what I have. Let's do Grateful.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Why not? That's a good test. Man, my hands are sweaty tonight for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe I'm
Dean
nervous.
Harkness's favorite, and he's not even here.
Oh, what's up, Dean? What
He's
the
not
hell,
here.
bro? He's probably
Yeah.
cooking something on the grill. All right, 1 second. we're back. There we
You are
go.
Super fantastic.
Super fantastic.
Super fantastic.
Yeah, what happened earlier was my stinky cat stepped on my power cord that goes to my wah and unplugged it. I didn't realize it. That's why I wasn't getting sound. I'm like, now another technical difficulty? Yeah, he stepped right on the cable and popped it out just slightly.
Steve Waters says the mix sounds great.
Thank you.
Pip Pris, what's up?
Hey.
He says, dang, I'm late to the party once again.
What's up, Philip? Philip's the guy that helped me out with all this software for the NAM stuff. And boy, did we have some phone calls and some sessions, did we not, Phil? Phil was so patient and helpful with all this. So another tip of the hat to Phil. So
AC Benitez says, I like the music. Hey.
oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Chris says, for some reason, I'm always editing videos when Jarrod makes his streams. It's every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We got to get in sync here.
Let's see. Oh, my phone jumped on me. Let's see. Where are we at? Here it is. Indy, maybe it's menopause, Jarrod. You have sweaty hands. You'll be grown man soon. GKS says, love your channel. I live in Vegas. I've seen Jake many times in town, especially at Vamped, our local hard rock club. He's such a great guy, and yes, one of the biggest influential guitar players.
Oh, thank you, man.
Thanks
and
for
yes,
joining us.
thank you for the compliments. And Jake is, yeah, he's amazing, dude. I remember, I mean, I don't know about other people, but you know, the album he did with Ozzy, Ultimate Sin, is one of my favorite Ozzy albums ever. I loved it when Jake came on board and did that. I couldn't get enough of that album. Every song is a total banger. So I'm like, I freaking love Jake's playing. Ooh, this is supposed to be off.
Pip Pris says, is Jarrod using the DimeHead NAM Player currently with the Mr. Scary mod?
Yes, I am. Yep, the Mr. Scary mod capture of the Badlander is in the Dime Player. I'll send him over to you, man. I'll send you the zip file.
AC Benita says, that's a trip when you triple whittle diddle that wang bar. Triple whittle diddle.
Triple whittle diddle.
Can you do the triple whittle diddle?
I don't know. There's a lot of weird things I do with the old wiggle stick. Oh, that was the when I was bringing it up here. Yeah, that whole. Let me see if I can.
Triple diddle whittle. That's what it's called now.
Yep, the triple diddle whittle. Let me turn my wireless back on, and I can maybe. I think it's a different guitar now, different tuning, but I think he's talking about this. Let's see, I was doing the.
Triple diddle whittle.
That whole bit, yeah, the triple diddle whittle.
I love it.
That's the new technical term for it.
You know what? I'm going to screenshot it because I will forget it. GKS says influential players, especially at that time, because Randy got me started, etc. The whole shooting stinks because they've reported it incorrectly. He was out walking his dog and came back to the house to find somebody trying to jack the doors on his car and steal it. They emptied a 15-round mag on him, luckily only hit him 3 times, but sad. There's more to the story. Metro is complicated in changing the story for optics because of a celebrity that lives in the area. It's a very nice housing area. There's no way in hell a random shooting. Empties a complete mag from a Glock 9mm randomly.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some, like I said, there's some fishy stuff going on, and I think that there's probably some people that want to keep it quiet for political reasons as well, which is unfortunate. But I have my thoughts about it, and I think I'm right. But I don't want to stick my foot in my mouth either, because I could be wrong, but, you know, never want to have to say anything that you have to retract or apologize for later. So I keep that stuff to myself. And then I can say, I told you, but I didn't, but I did. But I'm just glad he's okay. You know, we don't need any more tragedies in this country right now.
No, we do not. Oh,
Nope.
going back in. I think we were all the way up to date again. Yep, we were caught up.
Oh, well, let me do another swung. This good. This guitar is drop tuned to drop G sharp, I think, or something. It's a whole step. half step down. I don't know. Whatever. It's lower than the other one. I don't know my numbers and letters. Sorry. But let me do a few riffs, and I'll do a swung or two for you on this.
Space.
Huh?
My foot space.
So it's mine.
You have all of it over there.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
Skedaddle.
Dad's taking up all the leg room.
Skedaddle.
No, you better watch it. I'm going to hit you with my whittly diddly skiddly diddly.
Your triple diddle whittle.
Yeah. I triple diddle whittle.
Triple diddle whittle.
All right, here we go.
But I'm watching this dude get his beard waxed.
Now you're watching beard waxings. Interesting. Yeah, this feels sticky. The back of this neck is.
Yeah, your hands must.
Yeah, it was a struggle.
That's
I'm like,
weird.
yeah, I probably should have cleaned this. I did clean the guitar today, but I didn't wipe off the neck.
Just so weird
And
though.
it's a little humid down here, I think.
Andy says, yes, I think it was a bit mystic. He recently claimed he would be back on tour recovering from health problems, and the Friedman IRJ was just about to be released, and he just had the Tone Talk too.
It's so weird. It's just weird timing on everything, you know, and I'm not saying there's anything nefarious on Jake's part. It's just so odd that it happened. And I mean, dude, anytime somebody that's famous, something like this happens to them, it's like breaking news every 5 minutes until we find out. And this has all been like hush hush. And I'm like, why are people not talking about this? Why are people in the know not talking? There's something going on here. I smell something stinky.
Blue Matrix, what is she doing? Reading my phone.
Yep, it's reading the phone and scrolling through stuff while I'm playing.
Yes.
So she doesn't fall asleep. Because she hears this stuff all the time and she's probably sick of it.
I'm not sick of it, but there's only so much fawning
No,
I can do.
Do we need to set up a fawn fund? Oh my god,
There's
he's
only
so
much fawning
good.
that I have in my tank.
It's so good. You guys hear that? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's my phone.
There's
See?
so many people getting pregnant tonight just
There
because of his playing. Preggers. Baby showers.
Pip Chris says, on a completely different topic, how are both of you currently doing in the inevitable rise of autumn fall?
Oh.
The sun is getting lesser and lesser here in Germany. At yours as well.
Mm-hmm.
Fall is my favorite.
Yeah, we love fall. Every time fall comes around, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love fall, and I'm so sad that it's such a short season because the trees look pretty for about a month, and then next thing you know, you get up one morning and they're all leaves.
Yep.
And you're like,
naked trees.
ugh, yeah. And then it's like,
And then it's cold and dismal
yeah.
for the next 6 months.
well, 4, right?
Feels like 6.
Yeah, but it's yeah, we love fall. It smells better. The air is better. That crisp
Both of
air.
us are cool weather people. I mean, don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. I love a good day at the beach, but I would much rather be cool temperatured than
Same.
hot.
Yep.
I guess the only bad thing too is like it's dark at like 7:30 now,
Yeah.
and we have time change coming up
Yep.
here in
So it'll be dark
weeks.
at 5:30.
So it'll be dark around 5:30.
Yeah, it sucks, especially because I wash trucks at night twice a week, and I'm used to getting there and washing them in the light, even up till 10 o'clock, and now I get there at 5 and it's dark within a half an hour, and I got to wear one of those headlight things on my head, or my forehead, that is. And then they do have like football field lights out there, though. It's pretty bright, but still.
Yeah, it gets to be a little dark and depressed. It's just that it's dark when you leave for work in the morning,
Yep.
and it's dark when you come home at night.
Yep.
So you just miss all of the daylight here. I wish that Michigan would get on the let's just keep the time.
Yeah,
delayed.
I do
It's just
too.
an hour.
It's just an hour.
It's
Just let us
not
have
like
it.
we are relying on the farming aspect of
Yeah.
it
I don't know why.
anymore. So
Yep. They should bring that. Just leave it alone. You know.
let's see, Indy, and this happened to him. Then let's see. I'm not sure what was happening there, Indy. Hanover Green says, "Hey man, had to play with your $5 pack, bit heavier than my usual. I don't know what that is. 2C plus.
Oh yeah.
But you are right. Hits hard with good pick feel. I'm using stock noon settings.
Oh, nice, man. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. And just so you know, are you using the overdrive, the odd box in there? Because that really helps too. I'm a heavy player. I like big, thick, nasty, heavy tones that are it's like a brick wall coming at you with plenty of saturation, but not too much, you know. And that's kind of what I go for, you know. And I appreciate you picking up the pack, and thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it. And I have the gain on the NAM pedal, the odd box at 6.4, and what that is, it's not really gain, you know, like saturation. It's just how much of a level does that pedal have in the chain. And the reason why I do that is because it's similar to how it really is in real life. So I match it up to that in the pedal. Yeah. So that's the same feel.
Pipris says, oh man, I'm totally opposite. I love the wintertime settings, which I think is the biological timing. Summertime is a drag for me.
Yeah, we all like different stuff, you know, but I don't know. I work outside, so I like it nice and cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it all depends, you know, but yeah, it's I've been through a lot of winters, and I don't know, I get used to it after a while, though.
You do.
Right around by end of January, it's just like, whatever, I accept it. And it's
good, because it gets really bad in February.
Yeah, February's cold as hell, man.
The last couple of years, we haven't even had snow on Christmas.
I know.
It's been rather, like, fallish still without the colors, but...
We'll pay for it. We always do. It's cyclical with our weather. You know, you'll have a couple mild, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's this and that." No, it's not. It's cyclical. You know, it's just like our smokers.
We pay for it though. January, February, sometimes even March is.
Yeah.
It's like the ice ages.
Oh yeah. There's some days where you're like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah.
And it's nice for me because I get snow days. Because there's days where I'm like supposed to wash trucks, and they're like, it's too cold. I'm like, shucks, that means I get to stay home and play guitar? Oh, wow.
Sorry, I already read that. Steve-O says, the older I get, the more I love the hot summer. I wonder if that will kick in. Like, if your skin kind of thins out and the joints start hurting. So I wonder if as you get older, you'll enjoy the hotter weather more.
We'll see. I don't like it now. I hate it.
Hanover Green says, blank look. I use Gig Fast Lite on an iPad, so I just plugged it in. What else am I missing?
Well, for what?
He was the one up here that said, I had to play with your $5 pack a bit heavier than my usual, but you're right. It hits hard with good. I don't know. So stock noon setting? Oh,
yeah. I didn't change any of the settings on the amp at all, but just the input or the overdrive pedal where you have it above. It's in FX NAM plus EQ setting. You can load in an overdrive pedal there, and then I just adjust the input of that a little bit. And what did he say? I just want to make sure I'm clear.
The NAM wrapper odd box.
Yeah, it should say odd box in there.
I use Gig Fast Lite on an iPad, so I just plugged it in. What else am I missing?
I'm not sure about the iPad software. I'm sorry. All I know about is the DimeHead Player. I don't use the software on the computer. I've never done that. For playing, I've just used it for capturing. I'm definitely not a computer playing guy. I don't play plugins on my computer or anything like that. Everything I do is on hardware. I like to. The only thing I do on my computer is edit my videos and make captures with ToneX and with the NAM stuff. I've never plugged my guitar into my computer and played a plug-in or anything to this day. It's just because my cameras are all over here, so everything just makes sense to have it on a piece of hardware in front of me, you know.
So he says, yeah, I don't have that. That makes sense. No worries, thanks. But Pip
No
says,
problem.
He was talking to Hanover. He says, Jarrod mostly refers to NAM Player, which allows loading two NAMs. Not sure about GigFast. Also, depending on your hardware, you have to adjust the input quite a lot.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah. All that stuff matters. And me and Philip talked about that. And everyone's interface is different. So you need to adjust it so it feels right to you. Because they all have different amounts of dBs on the input. Some are like 3 dBs lower. And that matters. It really matters. So if it feels a little weak, just crank the dB on the input up a little bit until it feels right.
Joe Stop is here. He says he loves his Ultimate IR pack, and the odd box is great.
Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. And yeah, the pack came out really good. I'm happy with it.
Pepper says interfaces are super different. They can vary up to 12 dB on input gain.
He's right. It really does matter, and he's an IT guy, and he knows all that stuff, and I trust him. You know, so we had a long talk about that, and it does make sense.
Andy says, besides the Ultimate Sin album, I also love Spiders in the Night from Bark at the Moon.
Spiders in the. Did I hear that?
Ooh, it would be your favorite song. A song about spooters.
Spooters. I like Journey to the Center of Eternity, I think it was what it was called on the other album that he did with him. I just think Jake had such a different take on everything. He had that bluesy kind of thing, but he was also a shredder and kind of metal. So it's like he had a lot of soul to his playing, you know. So his solos were just so amazing, you know, just incredible solos.
All right, it's 8:30.
Is it really?
It's time to go eat.
Well, it's time to eat. My stomach is definitely needing some food. Well, guys.
I'm not sure what your cat's doing over there.
He's just climbing around, probably trying to unplug some of my other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate it. And thanks to everyone who's been getting the preset and profile packs too. I really appreciate that. There is a link to this pack in the description of this video. I mean, it's $12.95. You can't go wrong. I mean, this sounds incredible, you know. I'm real happy with everything, and I'm happy to do these. A lot of people have been asking me, like, when are you going to do the NAM stuff? Well, I'm doing it. I'll be doing more, and I might have an everything pack, too, out. So you can just buy all the amps in one pack and just get it over with. So, but we'll see. Anyways, well, it's a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Thanks so much. And like I always say, every day's a gift.
Thanks for spending part of your gift with us. Have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday.
Got it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.